Pesachim, Perek Tes, Mishna Ches. HaPesach shenisara bizvachim. If you have a Korban Pesach, that the animal got mixed up with other animals which were of different types of karbanos. For example, olos and shlamim. Kulan yiru ad shiistavu. They all have to graze until they get blemishes. And then they're sold. The reason they can't be brought as karbanos is because the obligations regarding the sprinkling of the blood differs from carbon to carbon. So you get blemishes, then you sell them. With the money that you get, you're going to have to bring karbanos. Now let's say one of them cost $1,000, another cost $800, and another one cost $600. You don't know which is which. You don't know how much you spent for which one. So what we do is when you sell it, you're going to get $2,400. Since you don't know which carbon goes with which amount of money, you're going to have to spend $1,000 for each carbon. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take $1,000 and say, wherever the Ola is, I want its Kedusha to go on to this money. And you have to do the same with another $1,000 for each of the other carbonos. You'll have to bring from this type, meaning the Ola, for the best price, and you have to bring for the best price for the other carbon, etc. And he's going to lose the extra money from his house. He'll have to spend $3,000 for the 3 carbonos instead of $2,400. If a Pesach got mixed up with Bechoros, firstborns, which have the same blood halachos as a Pesach, but they can only be eaten by Kohanim. So Rabbi Shimon Omer, Im Chaburas Kohanim, if the group for that current Pesach was a group of Kohanim, Yochelu, then they can eat all of them. There's no problem, because the blood halachos are the same, and they can eat all of them because they're Kohanim. That is the view of Rav Shimon, who holds that even though a Bechor can be eaten for 2 days and 1 night, and now he's going to be limited to eating it for 1 night, and therefore there's a greater likelihood that it'll become nosar, that's not a problem. Whereas the Chachamim hold, Ein Mevin Kachim Lebeis Psul, you cannot do anything that will make it more likely that a carbon will become pasul. Therefore, they say even in this case, you let them get blemishes and you sell them.